Hey guys, Sen here. In this last raid weekend, I was testing using the Golem against Barbarian Camp, and I got some absolutely wild attacks, especially this first one, where I still have no idea what just happened. Let's take a look. Alright, so, in against this Barbarian Camp, if you didn't know, the Mountain Golem can actually walk over water if it's a small channel like over here. So if I'm able to clear this district hall over here, I can actually send the Mountain Golem from an angle to walk across and towards this high value backside compartment over here with a lot of air defenses, air bombs, and rapid rockets, which is the perfect case for the Golem. He can walk on water. He's literally Jesus. Let's see how he gets this done. We have to first clear the way with some Barbarians. So unfortunately, we can't drop the Golem first thing on this base. But we're going to drop him after we clear this district hall. And I noticed that because of the way the walls are laid out, it funnels a Barbarian that I can drop around the forest and away from the range of the spear thrower. So after these giants over here walk on over and kill this barbarian, then walk back so they don't pull the barbarian that I'm sending towards the district hall, I can just easily snipe this district hall with one barbarian, and then we can have an easy way to deploy troops up the right side of the base. But wait a minute, why is this spear thrower in range? There's no way that barbarian's in the circle. So you know what, whatever. I had a backup pack of archers just in case. That'll be out of range of everything. What? How are those archers inside this white circle? I don't understand. So I have to drop down one more barbarian. Fortunately for me, this spear thrower is low level, and so it'll go down with just one more barbarian, but that was a lot more troops than I wanted to invest. But now it is time to send in the golem. So the plan is I'm going to send in the golem towards the spear thrower to walk its way up. Then I'll use a dragon bomb to funnel the air defense and bomb tower, then go down, splash the cannon, trash building, and then the air bombs, multi-cannon, and set a really good funnel for the mountain golem. So first I'll drop down the golem, then a Larry barrel to the side so the air bombs won't splash the dragon, but unfortunately I send the dragon towards the bomb tower. That was my fault. You know what, that was my fault, but unfortunately those giants walk over and the super dragon gets pulled and distracted and gets absolutely ripped apart to shreds. But it's fine, it got a couple of buildings. We'll just drop down that rage in towards the rocket artillery and oh no. The golem's gonna walk outside the second range of me. The golem is going to walk downwards outside the range and have 4 movement speed while getting beat down by like 5 defenses. I dropped down my last ram and barbarian to work on the cannon and spear thrower to relieve some of that fire while the golem is distracting. You can see there are so many defenses on him. At least we sent him into an area with a lot of air defenses, so even though he's getting pounded by rocket artillery, spear throwers, and a giant cannon, he's still able to get a little bit. Yeah, this was as bad as it could have gone. This is why you don't use the mountain golem. Everything will go wrong. I don't even know how I'm supposed to recover this. I finish off zapping the left side buildings and then that middle air defense and spear thrower, and let's see how we can recover. I start off with a dragon bomb, Larry barrel to distract, and then dragon towards this air bombs. This time I didn't mess it up. The dragon will splash the air bombs and then the rocket artillery. So now that's going in, and fortunately because of the Larry split, this rage was perfectly placed. Totally did not fail that on the first attack. That rage Larry barrel is going to one pop that air defense, and the dragon takes a really awkward path up north outside the rage towards the air defense, but it also means the dragon goes after this backside air defense. Holy cow, and splashes down the spear thrower. That was the sickest, most lucky dragon bomb I've ever seen. Now we're pushing in with rocket balloons up the right side of the base. 1 pack of minions to clear out some of these trash buildings. 1 more rocket balloon to finish off the bomb tower to expose this rapid rocket. And now once those minions start clearing some of those trash buildings and I can start deploying my rocket balloons at a better angle, I'll drop down my last pack of minions to help distract a little bit. Then 1 rocket balloon towards the rapid rocket, 1 on the multi-mortar. I want to push into this air bombs. Somehow the dragon is still alive at red. Now it's going to fight the Tesla over here, and it almost finishes off the mega hidden Tesla as well, but it does go down before it's able to, and we drop down 2 barbarians on the bottom side mega hidden Tesla that pops on me after we reached 51%, and then there's just 1 more rapid rocket left on the back side of the base, and somehow we got 28% and like nothing on the first attack. Yet we're finishing this base off with the sickest dragon bomb I have ever done. The dragon AI is so dumb in the clan capital. It never flies where you want it to, but this time It was unpredictable as always, but it flew in the most perfect way possible to take out all of the air defenses in the base and absolutely rip that backside apart. Granted, that was the Mountain Golem's job, but you know what? The Dragon Bomb will do as well. Alright, so I have learned my lesson from the first attack, which is drop the Golem first thing, first play, first attack against Barbarian Camp. We start him on this Archer Barrack over here, so he can clear all these trash buildings, work his way down, and then push into this Spear Thrower over here. And then we'll use some Larry Barrels up the right side, as well as a Rocket Balloon up the right side to clear some of those defenses, and then try to send in a Larry Barrel on this backside over here once the path is cleared and everything is distracted nicely. But the Mountain Golem, he's moving in. Unfortunately, there were 2 Mega Hidden Teslas on the outside that pulled the Golem towards an awkward angle, and I dropped the preemptive rage, but now the Golem is walking on me again. Luckily, the Larrys did enough damage to where we could zap down the Spear Thrower, and so now the Golem can walk over water. The Jesus Rock is going into the rage spell. The Giants don't know how to reach him. They're going around the gates, and now they're gonna get one tap by the Golem. Unfortunately, I don't have a Barb Sight to drop in one more Larry Barrel to clear this Rapid Rocket over here, but now we send in the Rocket Balloon to finish off the air defense to set a clean path towards this Multi-Mortar and Rocket Artillery. And now you can sort of see my plan in action. While the Multi-Mortar is distracted, well, it died, but while the Multi-Mortar and the Rocket Artillery are distracted, I can then send in Larry Barrels over top, across the river, and they'll go in. I stagger drop them in case there's any traps, but there aren't actually on this backside, which is a little surprising, but those Larrys are going to finish off the Rocket Artillery and grab all of these defenses on this backside over here. Somehow the Golem is on red, even though there have not been that many defenses on him. But with the second rage spell, he's going to finish off a Spear Thrower, a Trash Building, and a Bomb Tower. I really wanted him to grab this Rapid Rocket, but it just was not meant to be. Luckily for me though, you see these Larrys are going in and they're actually testing for traps, so I am pretty safe to go in on my next attack and drop down my archers very comfortably, drop a lot of packs into this giant cannon, and finish it off super quickly. So for the second attack, once again, we didn't get much on the first hit. When you're using Golem, it's all about seeing how you can recover the attack. We're dropping down a bunch of packs of archers, and then that ramp to distract that one shot of the giant cannon to keep those archers alive. The rocket artillery fires super slowly, so those archers, even once they lose stealth, they're going to be able to grab a bunch more damage on a lot of other structures. Ram into this air bombs over here, and then we're going to ram into this rocket artillery comp over here. One pack of archers to finish off the rapid rocket that was astray, and because there were 2 Teslas up top, I predicted that the other 2 Teslas were going to be down low, so I have a couple extra rocket balloons on the backside for those. Then we drop down a ram to make sure we open up this rocket comp, but not this district hall comp, and we're actually going to drive a P.E.K.K.A. up the gut towards this air bombs and finish off all of these air defenses in this compartment. 1 pack of archers to finish off this air defense, and then 4 zap spells to finish off this middle air defense over here. I had a bunch more packs of archers because I figured that I could actually snipe this air defense as well as this rapid rocket with my archers after the P.E.K.K.A. clears the way, but you can see this district hall is actually denying my deployment entry into this compartment over here. So that was a little unfortunate, but the P.E.K.K.A. gets everything I wanted from her, and we're just going to drop down 1 more pack of archers while everything else is down, and that will finish off this district hall with the help of that rage spell. So like I said, 1 pack of archers, finish off the bomb tower. I suspected that that might have been the thing that was messing with me, but then I realized that, yeah, it was actually the district hall that was stopping me from spawning troops. But I dropped down my rocket balloons on the Teslas like so. 2 on this Tesla because then it can go after this spear thrower. But we have only a couple more packs of archers left, and we're just going to use the final pack to clear the district hall, so at least we can target this rapid rocket directly with some of our last packs of rocket balloons. But once again, once that rapid rocket goes down, there's nothing standing in our way from another Mountain Golem 2-shot against a Barbarian Camp. This time we used it first play and things went so much better. So if you want to be a pro at using the Mountain Golem, drop it down first play, first thing, and you will find success with this OP troop. Actually, just guys, don't use the Mountain Golem. This video is a troll, all right? I'm just going to put this out there before anyone takes me seriously. And as a bonus for today's video, I actually am going to do something I haven't done before, which is showing off a defensive replay. And you can see there in our last raid weekend, we were able to manage a 49 defense against this clan. And we're going to take a look at how they took out our capital peak in 9 attacks. So in the clan capital, when it comes to defense, it's not about how good your bases are. It's about how bad the enemy who's attacking you is. And boy, especially with this new matchmaking change where any clan with 1600 plus upgrades can face anyone else with 1600 plus upgrades, this CH8 clan with 1600 upgrades was able to face us even though we're close to 1900. So right now, it's the time for incredible defenses. You definitely want to be rushing your capital hall level. Because if you are reaching 1600 upgrades and you aren't a CH10, you are going to get absolutely wrecked on matchmaking. You can see this clan is CH8. They have decided to max out all of their defenses, but they have not yet upgraded their spell factory. And the CH8 spell factory is like the most important upgrade in all of Clan Capital, so I'm not sure what they're doing. They came with giants and jump spells and wizards up the left side of the base, and because in the Clan Capital spells last for 2 attacks, that heal spell as well as the jump spell is still going to be there for their second hit. And because they've already cleared up all the defenses and trash buildings up the left, they're going to push up the right side of the base. Yeah. With giants and P.E.K.K.A.s and archers this time. So they're getting creative here. Apparently they wanted to send in P.E.K.K.A.s into Inferno Towers as well as the Super Dragons. I don't know. They have heal spells as well, so surely the heal spell is going to keep all those P.E.K.K.A.s and troops alive through the dragon and Inferno Towers. I don't know what they're thinking on this one, but that dragon is going to rip those P.E.K.K.A.s a new one. That other P.E.K.K.A. wasn't even able to reach that dragon barracks and blow up the barracks. But this time, they're coming in with the big brain strategies. They notice there's a super dragon in here, so they're coming in with their own super dragons, Inferno dragons, and graveyard spells. They also have some heal spells that they're going to drop down for their Larrys. I don't know why they went for the heal spells instead of the rage spell, but you can see that heal spell actually kept that Inferno Dragon alive, so it had enough HP to melt through my defensive Super Dragon. So that was apparently the biggest brain heal spell I have ever seen. We're only on 3 attacks so far, and they've already reached 67% of the base. Incredible stuff. But now they're just going back to the old reliable strategy, which is the giants and the P.E.K.K.A.s and the wizards. Somehow they are using like 5 different strategies, yet all of them are complete crap. Maybe one day they'll reach something that will actually be good and viable, but they're just dropping down the graveyard to send those Larrys into the wizard towers, and also not have a jump spell to jump their P.E.K.K.A.s inside the base. So the P.E.K.K.A.s are doing a merry-go-round around the base, and you can see when all the troops are clumped up like this, the Blast Boot actually does a nasty amount of splash damage. Those P.E.K.K.A.s are able to break through the wall but take so much damage, and with 1 giant cannon shot and 1 rocket shot, boom bang, and all of the P.E.K.K.A.s are dead. But they did get that blast though. So they have done a super amazing attack to set up the base for an easy finish against this capital peak. Now they're going in. This time, finally, they're coming in with the rage spell. So they are improving as time goes on, but I'm pretty sure this player wasn't able to get a bonus attack because they didn't finish off a district and 5 attacks. I think I counted 3 players that didn't get bonus attacks, but this is just violence. This sending in P.E.K.K.A.s into giant cannons, multi-cannons, blast bow, district hall, as well as the rocket artillery that was once there. Those P.E.K.K.A.s are getting wiped off the face of this earth. And there are still a bunch of defenses on the backside, but we're at 81% already. They're doing a fantastic job. And they're just going to come in with the same strategy this time because it worked amazingly well with the rage spell, the jump spell, the wizards, and the ram. I don't know what the jump spell is for at this point because they've opened up all the walls. Actually, no, all their troops are walking. So that was a huge brain jump spell to drop down up the right side of the base so they won't have any problems with the P.E.K.K.A.s facing walls. But you can see all the P.E.K.K.A.s are clumped up, and there's a rocket artillery, there's a giant cannon, and the district hall are raining down on those P.E.K.K.A.s, and Oh my goodness. Oh, that was like a nuclear explosion. All those P.E.K.K.A.s just died at once. Something's clearly not working, so they're switching things up. They're gonna zap down this rocket artillery or do some damage to it on the backside with zaps. And they're coming in with hogs and heal spells. And did they just miss the district hall with their heal spell? Oh no. Oh no. They didn't even cover the district hall with the heal spell. So all the hogs get wiped out, and I think they might have gone like 2% on this attack. They have 4 packs of archers, so surely they're going to be able to get it done this time, but we're going to fast forward through all the archers because archers are the slowest thing in the clan capital. But surely this base is already done. There's no way it's going to take any more attacks at this point. There's nothing left. I mean, we're at 90% already, and the district hall is almost down. But because the Hog Raiders didn't go so well, we're going back to the old reliable, the Giants and the Super Chads. Another 2 zaps on the backside rocket artillery. We'll get that thing one of these days. But now it's time to go in and finish off the base. Double heal spells. Somehow neither of those heal spells are covering the troops. Do they know that in order to heal their troops, they have to drop the heal spell in a way that will heal their troops? Okay, apparently they're not going to get this base on this attack, but I mean, at this point, they have a couple more wizards, a couple more packs of archers, and there's no defenses left, so there's no way this base survives another attack. Finally, this time we're not trolling anymore. I don't know how good this base is. This was made a long time ago. I have to update it, but sometimes you're just able to find these clans like this. It's time for Raged Hogs this time, and they're going to crush this base and get a lot of bonus gold finally in 9 attacks. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, even though all these attacks were basically complete memes. That maybe you were able to take something away from it. But make sure you join the Discord server if you haven't already. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed today's video, and take care.